This is Dinner Date, the show where people hope to find true love through their love of good food.
Does he normally seal the deal on a dessert? Am I his dessert?
One lucky person will be getting the chance to find romance as they enjoy 3 very special meals cooked for them by 3 very special blind dates.
I'm starving, so I'm hoping he gives some good portions.
Today's dinner date is 24-year-old Jess from Beckenham.
I'm a nurse, I work in South London, and I'm also studying for my Masters, so it's all quite serious. So I'm thinking maybe I should be a bit more serious in my personal life as well. I've never had a boyfriend before, because no one's really excited me, but now I'm so ready to settle down and be grounded.
So what sort of man would get Jess's wheels spinning?
My ideal man would be the attitude of Batman, dark and mysterious, the humour of Mr. Bean, because he's funny, and the body of David Beckham with brown hair, brown eyes. Perfect.
That's the recipe for the ideal date. What ingredients go into the ideal dinner?
I like trying new foods, but I don't like anything spicy. Even though I like my men spicy and hot, I don't like anything spicy. But I love desserts. Cheesecakes are my favourite.
Jess is going to be given 5 menus, each put together by a potential blind date. The 5 men behind the menus have all come up with a 3-course meal, but Jess will only be having dinner with 3 of them. She'll choose her dates based on the menus she most likes the look of. So, who are the men behind the menus?
Menu 1.
I've done some silly things in my life. I have been on a lad's holiday, got absolutely drunk and had 7 of my friends tattooed on my bum.
Menu 1 comes from 24-year-old baker and golf enthusiast Luke from Uxbridge. But will his cheesy starter with homemade bread, warming main course and fancy chalky fondant score a hole-in-one with Jess?
Made for sharing cheese fondue with homemade rolls and forfeits. I wonder what the forfeits are then, huh? Happy couple lamb cobbler, a nice crusty top, I like that. Seal the deal chocolate fondant. Does he normally seal the deal on a dessert? Am I his dessert? So menu number 2.
My voice has got quite a high range.
So it's kind of like, hello, how are you today?
And then quite low as well, so it's more evil, like, hello, I want to kill you.
25-year-old professional fundraiser and keen traveller Andy from Surrey is behind menu 2. His Thai-style menu is full of fragrant flavours with a tempting cheesecake finish. But will it make Jess want to run away with him?
Full moon party fish cakes with sweet chilli lava. I've never been to a full moon party, but I heard they're wild. You wouldn't be blown after you bury my cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Menu number 3.
The main thing that I will look for in a girlfriend would be someone that enjoys the gym as much as I do. As I see it, train together, stay together.
Menu 3 comes from 30-year-old postman and fitness fanatic Jamie from Epsom. Will Jamie's menu, with its cheesy starter, fish pie and Portuguese pud, make Jess think he's the whole package?
Fun guy brimming with goat cheese, luxurious creamy wild sea bass pie. And for dessert, Patre de nada, a Portuguese custard tart. I've had a local tart before, but never a Portuguese, so I'm tempted to try that. Menu number 4.
My main motto is 6 bricks gets the chicks, so I like to keep myself in shape.
The 4th menu comes from 32-year-old IT consultant and gym bunny Christian from London. It's full of healthy veg and tasty fish, followed by a naughty dish. But will it be enough to make Jess think he's a knockout?
You and me, halloumi, stuffed Mediterranean peppers. I'm your catch of the day, salmon en croûte. I adore salmon en croûte. The perfect pairing, banoffee pie. Oh, I adore banoffee pie. Menu 5.
What I'm not looking for is someone who's really shy, very picky, vegetarian. I don't like vegetarians.
The 5th and final menu is from 31-year-old IT consultant and artist Thomas from London. It's a round-the-globe menu with spring rolls, paella and brownies. But will it rock Jess's world?
Homemade pork spring rolls with soy and lime dip. OK, chicken and chorizo paella. And for dessert, they've got salted caramel brownies with vanilla ice cream. And I hope the brownies are gooey and runny, but crunchy on top.
Jess has seen all 5 menus on offer, but which 3 have taken her fancy?
So they all sound so lovely, such lovely menus, but I'm going to go for number 1, 2 and 4. I've got a good week ahead of me.
So Jess has chosen menu 1 from Luke, menu 2 from Andy, and menu 4 from Christian. Over the next 3 nights, Jess will meet each of the men behind the menu she's chosen. They'll all be making her a slap-up 3-course meal, but who will she want to see for seconds at the end of the week? First to cook for Jess is 24-year-old baker Luke from Uxbridge. How long's he been on the lookout for a lady?
I've been single for 6 years, but it's getting to a point now where I don't really want to go out anymore. I want to have someone there, someone I can come home to, someone I can share things with.
So what sort of girl butters his bread?
I do like a shy girl because I'm quite loud and bubbly. So I think if they were to have a loud and bubbly personality, we'd clash.
So only the shy need apply. Good luck, Jess. When she saw his menu, Jess was intrigued by the forfeits in his starter and loved the sound of his lamb cobbler, but couldn't help wonder about the seal the deal dessert. Will this menu baguette him a second date with Jess? Our baker boy starts with, you've guessed it, the homemade bread. He uses wholemeal and white flour, then adds some honey, yeast, salt, and water, and mixes it in a very special big plastic tub.
You need hands to hold someone you can.
They usually do it in machines, and obviously it batters it loads. That's why we have to give it a good 15 minutes with a hand.
The pressure's on. Baker Luke needs to do well at this.
I hope she realises the effort I'm putting in for today. A little bit of a bread shape. Put this in here, and then cover it with a towel.
While he waits for the magic to happen, it's on with the dauphinoise potatoes for the happy couple main course.
First time I peeled a potato was yesterday.
Looks like it's the first time he's chopped one too. Ever heard of a chopping board? He adds some garlic to the cream.
I don't really want to put too much of this in, to be honest, because I don't want to have really bad breath.
Oh, is Luke planning on some smooching then?
I have high hopes for this.
He adds the cream to the potato slices. Back to the bread, and it's time for more kneading. Luckily, our master baker is good with his hands.
Let it prove up, and then we mould them into rolls, and they go in the oven.
It's not quick, this bread making, is it? Luke then moves on to his lamb cobbler and begins chopping his veg.
Let the crying begin. I wouldn't mind, but where I'm half blind, I have to get so low to see where I'm cutting, and that makes it even worse.
Sounds like a blind date in more ways than one.
There was a trick that someone said once that doesn't make you cry, but I can't remember.
Wearing goggles, getting someone else to do it.
Put something in your mouth. I don't know what. Ah, a wooden spoon. Yeah, we gotta go.
If you're talking about the old wives' tale, Luke, it's a metal spoon, but you carry on. It's a good look.
I've cried over this girl and I haven't even met her yet.
Luke mixes his lamb with carrots, onions and peas before seasoning and adding some stock and a bit more garlic. Then it's onto the cobbler topping with pastry which he made last night. He adds a load of cobblers to the top of the mince and bangs it all in the oven. The key to soft and fluffy bread is to allow it the right amount of time to rise. Luke's dough has been sitting for around an hour.
The bread's doubled in size, so now we'll come and cut some rolls out of them. I'm going to do this as a sharing platter. I'm not going to have a plate each, I'm just going to put it in the middle with the fondue, and then I'll get to see how greedy she is.
Oh, how romantic. He's all prepped, but there's been no sign of that fondant dessert. No time to think about that, though. He needs to get himself ready. Jess is on her way.
I'm so nervous. This is my first blind date I've ever been on. I'm hoping it's really nice. I'm hoping the menu's as good as it sounds, all this homemade bread. And I'm starving, so I'm hoping to give some good portions.
Feeling a little bit nervous now because obviously she's nearly here. Absolutely dreading the food. I think it's going to be really bad.
Will Nurse Jess's date with Luke be a painful operation?
Let's get it on.
Or will this master baker rise to the occasion?
How you doing? I'm Luke, nice to meet you.
This is Dinner Date, the show where people hope to find true love through their love of good food. 24-year-old nurse Jess from Beckenham is going for 3 romantic dinners, each cooked by a blind date. At the end of the week, she'll take one of them out for a meal they haven't had to cook. But right now, she's just arrived for her first date with 24-year-old baker Luke.
Hey, are you alright?
Hi, I'm
How
Jess.
you doing? I'm Luke, nice to meet you.
And conversation appears to flow easily.
So tell me, what do you do?
I'm a baker.
So I'm expecting these rolls are going to be amazing.
It's totally different doing it at work to homemade. But yeah, they should. That's not. I'm worried about the main.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
No, I'm a nurse, so yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
24, same as me.
Oh.
Luke pops off to melt the cheese for his fondue starter, but have they melted each other's hearts?
She's really nice. Very bubbly. She looks nice. Game on. She's fit. Definitely fit. And she's a nurse. What more does a man want?
He's not normally the type of guy I'd go for, but I'm up for a good night. So bring it on, baby.
Grubs up. Let's hope it's more fondue than fondant.
This is a huge starter, though.
Yeah, no, just have one roll. I just done 3 in case you like, he brings me out one roll. Is this guy for real?
And how about those home-baked bread rolls, expertly handcrafted by an experienced professional?
Wow. Absolutely rock solid.
Well, he gets 10 out of 10 for effort.
Taste ever. This tastes really good though.
It's actually nice. So tell me, what do you do in your spare time?
I play golf. I love it. I play darts. That's really boring.
Yeah.
Fat man sport. What about you?
I'm learning how to rollerblade at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a bit adventurous.
Yeah, so
What made you want to do that?
I saw this programme,
Right.
like some travel programme about Miami girls rollerblading on the beach. I was like, I want to be like that.
Really? Straight up. No messing.
So I'm always...
No messing, then stop playing with that fondue.
So the forfeits, so what's that about?
Well, basically, if you don't finish your starter, you have to do a forfeit.
You gave me
But
3 rolls.
Yeah, that's the whole point, because I want you to do one, but I'll have to do one as well.
Okay, so
Right. You're
my
going to hell.
forfeit to you is to do your best dance move.
Well, that's quite easy, to be fair. Have you ever heard of the sprinkler?
No, go on, show me what is the sprinkler? Do you not do that at a club, do you, or something?
God.
Okay.
More wine, yes please.
I can show you my best dance move.
Okay.
He's the golf player, so you might be intrigued.
Take the mickey out of my score. Let's do it.
So imagine a dancer.
Right, you're dancing, yeah.
Forfeit's done. Luke moves on to his main, the lamb cobbler with dauphinoise potatoes.
There we go.
Oh, that looks so lovely. Thank you. What are these? Are hard bits? They're like scones or
These are like the
Dumplings?
scone dumpling things. that
Oh
go
wow,
outside.
I'm so excited.
So how are those hard bits going down?
It's better than hospital food, but just about.
That's good, just about. I'll tell you that, because, you know, hospital food's still edible. So this is above edible.
Praise indeed. Despite the food they're getting on so well, Jess lets Luke into a little secret about her wedding.
And you've already got the dress. And I already have the dress. I'm like...
You already have the dress? For what? Oh, my God. No, you don't.
It was at the sale one day and I saw
And you bought a wedding... Oh, my God. You're telling me you bought a wedding dress, but you haven't got a groom.
So it's like
You've got it all planned, so that's what's going to happen then. So this year, some lucky guy's going to find you. He's going to be like, trying to get back. Yeah, I've already got a dress.
I look so desperate right now.
Yeah, he'd be like, that's absolutely fine.
I'm so sorry.
So we're already on to marital bliss, and they haven't even had a kiss. Now for that pudding Jess has been waiting for.
So I'm so looking forward to the dessert.
Aren't we all?
Well, it's changed a little bit, so it's now chocolate fondue.
So when Luke's menu offered a chocolate fondant, turns out he meant a chocolate fondue. They sound the same, but the outcome is very different. First, Luke tries to get the lid off the golden syrup, using a tin opener.
I've got this under control.
Talk about a sticky situation.
Are you okay in there? There's some weird noises coming in there.
Yeah, I'm good. The tin opener's not working, so there's only one way. No, there's no lid. Ah. You idiot. I thought it was like a tin of tuna.
Luke mixes the syrup with melted chocolate and serves with strawberries and marshmallows. But will this new dessert still seal the deal?
Thank you, darling. Oh, wow. Okay.
And then dip.
Dip, dab, dab.
Dip, dab, dab. Calm down. I know girls like chocolate.
You're brave with the white shirt on, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. It's actually not that nice. Lost the marshmallow.
I'll feed it to you, go on.
Really?
Well, it's going to dribble everywhere.
Okay.
Okay, ready
Don't
for this?
stab me in the throat now. That is so wrong.
It's so nice, isn't it?
Crumbs. Feeding each other already.
Yeah,
You've been the biggest strawberry ever. Lovely.
I want another marshmallow though, because... Who's your celebrity crush?
Christian Bale, you know, Batman.
You actually being serious?
Yeah, like
Can I show
Batman.
you something?
Dark and mysterious.
Without you getting it, without you getting excited. Is that all right? It's clear to see. That obviously.
Oh, looks like he's the one getting overexcited.
At least I put the right box.
Holy bread rolls, bad man. Nothing says romance like superhero pants, especially when you're 24. Put your Cape Crusader away.
So, do you have any tattoos?
Hang on, don't know up those trousers just yet.
I have 8 tattoos on my bottom. 7 of them being my friends and 1 being Ibiza. Yeah.
Oh, please no.
Don't judge.
Dinner's over and the date is too. Talk about finishing on a bum note.
Thank you so much for a lovely evening. I had so much fun.
You're welcome. Sorry about the food. It wasn't the best.
No, it was so lovely.
All right, hope to see you again soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So what did Jess make of her first date?
It was all right. It was good. It was good. He was so talkative. We had a lot in common. He was easy to relate to. We had so much fun. He kept topping up my drink. So, yeah, it was a good night.
Jess will be the one who decides which of her dates to take out at the end of the week. But which of them will want to go out with her? All 3 dates will be scoring her out of a possible 3 stars. So how did Luke rate his date?
Jess is lovely. She's bubbly. And she made me feel comfortable. I fancied her. She was really fun to be around. And I would really like to see her again, so I will give her 3 stars.
Kapow! 3 stars for Jess from Luke. Seeing his bums gave her a fright, but he turned out to be her dark knight. Another day, another dinner date, and this time it's 25-year-old fundraiser and keen traveller Andy from Surrey.
I've been single for 5 months. I'm very chilled, so I kind of go with the flow. If I like a girl, I find love, awesome. If not, maybe meet a new friend.
So this chilled-out chap's looking for love, but who would his dream date be?
My dream date would be Russell Brand because I'm not gay, but it would just be an amazing date. It'd just be absolutely hilarious.
So, he's after someone with a sense of humour, but preferably with less facial hair. When she saw his menu, Jess thought Andy's full moon party starter might be wild, but it was his dessert that really won her over, the blueberry cheesecake. Will Andy's Asian offering be a wonder of the world, or send Jess packing? The fish cakes are prepped first. Andy pops in everything but the kitchen sink. Spring onions, red chillies, salmon fillets, lime juice, green beans, sugar, fish sauce, coriander, and some Thai paste all into a food mixer. And that's just the starter.
I know I look ridiculous with my hair up, but I don't care. It's getting in my face.
Big improvement. He whizzes the mixture
That looks like fish cake sort of consistency to me.
and moulds it into patties to be fried later.
I mean, I've cooked before quite a few times, cooked for myself when I was in Thailand, so these were a common occurrence when I was in Thailand doing Thai dishes.
Here's hoping Jess likes Thai as much as he does.
It looks so yummy, doesn't it?
Andy moves on to the sweet chilli sauce. He mixes sugar, water, and rice wine vinegar with some corn flour.
So I'm putting quite a lot of garlic into this. I'm just following the recipe, so hopefully she likes garlic and it doesn't put her off her kissing me if she's nice and we get on. We can hope. We can hope.
High hopes indeed. What else is he popping in there?
I was debating whether to throw away the chili seeds because I didn't know whether I was going to use them for the pad thai or not. But then it might be quite hot, but then I thought that could be quite amusing.
Might be funny for all the wrong reasons.
I'm not actually sure how hot they are, so I might have to try one to see. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Yeah, it burns a little bit.
Blimey, looks like it burns more than a bit.
It's fine.
OK, I'll let you have that one. That was pretty funny. He pulps up the mixture and it's done.
Doesn't really look like sweet chili sauce is meant to.
Nothing like it. It's all hinging on the cheesecake, Jess's favourite. Andy crushes biscuits and mixes them with butter and golden syrup, successfully getting the lid off first time.
Don't actually think I've done enough biscuit, but it might be all right. I've just got to spread it.
And it's onto the cheesy bit, which is a mixture of cream cheese, caster sugar, lemon juice and cream. To make the topping, he softens blueberries, adding sugar, water, corn flour and lemon juice, and heats it gently.
Cheesecake is going to be lemony because it's got a whole lemon zest. This has got half a lemon in it. And I think the main course has got some lemon in it as well, so it's all going to be quite lemony.
She'll look like she's sucking on a lemon if you get this wrong. That's it, prep done. Time for laid-back Andy to get moving. Jess is on her way.
I'm thinking this guy is well-travelled, might be quite adventurous from the menu. I'm hoping he's outgoing, got a good chat. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Don't really have any expectations, just someone nice would be really good. Someone I get on with, someone that's chosen my menu, obviously has a feeling for the Thai food. Amazing. Hello.
Oh, hi, I'm Jess.
Andy, nice to meet you.
You too.
How are you today?
I'm good, I'm good.
No worries.
With the red wine open, Andy gets straight down to chatting about his favourite subject.
Nothing much, no.
I spent 13 months in Southeast Asia.
Wow.
So I was in Thailand most of the time. Cheers.
Cheers, thank you. I want to go to where they film the beach and find Leo. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, it's pee-pee. It's pee-pee, but it's not as pretty as it is in the films.
Oh.
And the actual beach that they used isn't the same beach. Oh. It's not on the same
I've
island.
really
that they
ruined
say.
that dream now.
Sorry.
Dream crusher. Next topic.
When did you get back then?
December.
Oh, because you still got a bit of a tan. Or is
Oh
that
no,
just...
this is because I work outside. So.
Ah, what do you do? Build a...
Professional fundraiser.
Ah.
So.
What does that entail then?
Standing on the street harassing people. I'm one of them.
I bloody hate them people.
Ouch. Harsh.
What do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Oh.
Yeah.
I usually need a nurse. I have broken quite a few bones. I used to play rugby and
Oh, yeah.
I'm a cyclist
I was
as well.
gonna say-
So. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the starter started.
Okay.
So I will see you in a minute.
Oh, cheers again.
See you in a minute.
He's broken plenty of bones, but will Jess break his heart?
She was very lively, very friendly towards me when I came to the door, which was very nice. Really looking forward to the rest of the evening. Fingers crossed my food pleases her, which brings our friendship to the next level, maybe.
I think Andy's really nice, actually. I do quite fancy him, actually. I like the shaggy hair, I like the deep tan. I like the way he's well-travelled, he's had life experience. I really like him. He's nice on the eyes, so, yeah.
Sounds like things are getting spicy. Does traveller Andy have the hots? Or will Jess end up with a case of the trots? This is Dinner Date, the show where people hope to find true love through their love of good food. 24-year-old nurse Jess is going for 3 blind dates, and each date is making her dinner. She's already been on her first date with 24-year-old baker Luke, but right now she's just arrived for date number 2, 25-year-old fundraiser Andy.
No worries.
He's dishing up his starter, the full moon party fish cakes and the rather strangely coloured sweet chilli lava.
I tried to make it look like a smiley face. And the sweet chilli sauce is meant to be red, but I used green pepper instead.
Ah, did you make this sauce yourself,
I did,
then?
yeah.
And it's got something of a kick to it.
It's not spicy. Oh. It's a bit too soon?
Yeah. Well, obviously, you're going to have to get used to spice if you're going to go to Thailand. Everything's quite warm over there.
So how come you're still single, then? Tell me.
Well, I've been single for like 5 months. Got a girlfriend when I was in Thailand.
A ladyboy.
No. I had some friends that were ladyboys.
They're so pretty, though, aren't they?
They are
When I
very
see
pretty.
pictures.
They are very pretty.
Was it hard coming back?
I had a little accident, which is why I came back.
Oh,
I went sleepwalking off a 30-foot balcony, so...
wow. Did you hurt yourself then?
I broke one bone in my hand, but I tore ligaments in both my knees and couldn't walk for like 3 weeks.
I once painted my wall with fake tan using like a makeup brush.
What, while you were asleep?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
brilliant.
I've once woken up to like all, you know, the bath mats? Yeah, like I had a stack of them and towels like on my bed. I was like, what on earth am I doing?
Something in common. They get up to all sorts in bed. Time to make that main course, chicken pad thai. Andy fries bean sprouts with chilli, shallot, garlic and ginger, followed by chicken with soy sauce. He adds in beaten egg and rice noodles. He's serving it with pak choi, a Chinese green leaf vegetable which belongs to the cabbage family. He mixes this with oil, honey, garlic and soy. He doesn't stint on his ingredients.
Thank you.
No way.
Lovely, thank you. So tell me, what else do you do in your spare time?
So I'm a cyclist.
Anyone can ride a bike. He should show her his special talent.
Hello. I really like your dress. It's really pretty.
Number one, how did you find out you could do that?
I have no idea. I can't remember.
Number two, when do you bring that out? Like, when do you...
When I'm fundraising.
I'd be like, come off it now, mate. No chance.
Come on. No.
No.
It's just scary now. Maybe move on to that berry cheesecake she's so looking forward to.
Here you go, darling. So you got a bigger slice than me.
Oh, lovely, thank you.
Dig in.
It's got like cream fresh, I can tell. It's so lovely.
You appreciate my cheesecake then? Awesome.
Over dessert, talk turns to hobbies once again.
Abseiling. Have you done that?
I climb as well. I do bouldering quite a few times because rather than top roping, then you don't have to worry about having someone to belay you. So it's just easier. And it's only like it's a 3-metre wall and you've just got pads underneath you, so it's just like no ropes, no bother. Just follow the colour up, easy. So I did quite a lot of bouldering in Thailand.
Oh, Thailand, really? Have you been, Andy? Dinner's over and the date is 2. So that's 3 conversations about Thailand, 2 Thai courses, 1 Thai accident and 0 ladyboys.
Thank you so much.
Or so he says.
It was really nice to meet you.
Lovely. See you again
See you later. Take
soon.
care.
What did Jess make of her second date?
When he opened the door, I was so excited because I really, really fancied him. But I found the conversation was a bit of a struggle. I mean, I do like Thailand, you know, I'd like to go there, but he kept going on and on about it. I was like, OK. And the food was a letdown as well. Where was this full moon party?
But how did Andy rate his date?
I quite enjoyed her company. We seemed to get on quite well. She seemed to laugh at all of my jokes, even if they weren't actually jokes, which was always nice, made me feel better about myself. So for this reason, I'm going to give her 2.5 stars out of 3.
That's 2.5 stars for Jess from Andy. Just half a star short of Dynamite. Next day, and it's Jess's third and final date with 32-year-old IT consultant Christian from London.
I've been single for about 2.5 years now, and it's getting to the point where I want to sort of like find that Mrs. Right, because at the moment I'm just finding Mrs. Right now.
Will Jess have the software to keep Christian logged in?
My type of girl is definitely the girl next door, the plain Jane. You know, I like the girl that's not overdone, but it's done enough to sort of like make a statement and not sort of like be looked at as like Coco the Clown.
When she saw his menu, Jess said she loved salmon en croûte and adores banoffee pie too. But will this offering help computer geek Christian net another date with Jess? Christian powers up the starter, preparing the stuffed peppers.
This is my first time with the halloumi cheese. Not had it before, but I've heard good reviews about it. So I thought I'd give it a try, mix it up with a dish that I like. Hopefully find a winner. More importantly, I hope she likes it and thinks I'm a winner.
Who knows, it might be love at first gigabyte. Christian stuffs the peppers with couscous that he made earlier. Adds some mushrooms and tops with halloumi cheese. He'll cook it when his date arrives.
They're ready for the oven.
Next, he gets to work attacking the biscuits for the banoffee pie.
Might have gone a bit too excited on that. A little bit nervous about tonight. I mean, you always are on sort of blind dates. I'm also a little bit excited, you know, I'm excited to meet someone new, see if we've got anything in common, have a little bit of banter with her.
Into the biscuity mix goes a healthy portion of melted butter. And then it's off to the fridge to chill. 2 courses down, 1 to go, the main. Christian softens a mixture of onions, mushrooms and cress. So far, so good.
To be honest, I'm not no master chef, but if you want to get something you never had, you've got to do things you've never done.
Well said. Next step in this experiment is prepping the salmon en croûte. Christian adds creme fraiche and the creamy onion mixture is added to the ready-made pastry before adding the salmon.
Jackpot. Never done this before, so I'm not even sure this is how you fold it up, but to me it's starting to look good. All this pastry malarkey is new to me.
The home straight approaches. Just time to make that banoffee topping. And Christian puts those guns to good use.
Here we go. It's getting there, it's getting there. I've not met many people that don't like banoffee pie.
Hope it's worth all that hard work he's put in.
It's whipped.
The caramel goes on first and then slices of banana. Topped off with Christian's cream and grated chocolate. With the prep done, computer consultant Christian's off to refresh because Jess is just minutes away.
I'm going to open the door. There's going to be some tall, handsome man with good chat, a good glass of wine ready, waiting for me. I think tonight is going to be the night.
I'm not nervous, but I'd say more like excited. Obviously, I've got a little butterflies in my stomach. I'm meeting someone I've never met before.
Hello.
You all right? How are you?
I'm good. Hi, I'm Jess.
Hi, I'm Christian. Good to meet you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And they get down to business.
Cheers. Thank you. So tell me, what do you do?
I work in IT, believe it or not, yeah. What about yourself?
I'm a nurse.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
if they get food poisoning tonight, we're in good hands.
Not the best way to make her feel at ease.
Right, so I've got a quick question to ask, if you don't mind, before we get in and
Okay.
I feed you and that. Sort of like a thing that I sort of ask a lot of girls.
It's a date, not an interview.
What's your favourite flavour of crisp?
Either Worcester sauce
Right, OK.
Or prawn cocktail. Is that?
2 worst flavours I've ever heard of. No, I'm joking. No. Cheese and onions my worst.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
you
your favourite
passed that.
flavour then?
I don't really
Did
eat
I fail
crisps a
the
lot,
test?
but no, it was more of an intuition guidance, so to get to lower you a bit, see what you like, and to be very fish orientated, aren't you?
Is that his attempt at a compliment?
Well, I best get the starter on. Best feed you up. So if you hang tight with that wine, and I'll
Thank you.
get it on.
They've talked snacks, but do they want to nibble on each other, or does anyone want to press escape?
We're getting on really well. You know, she's we're having jokes, we're having laughs. You know, we seem to be getting on. The wine's going down well. So yeah, I'm very optimistic for a good night. Very optimistic.
Like, she's not really the type of guy I'd go for, like, not really into all the muscles and stuff, but we are getting on so well. The conversation is just flowing, the wine is flowing, and I was so looking forward to this menu. So I can't wait. It's going really well, actually.
Sounds promising. They seem to have made a high-speed connection. It's on with the starter, halloumi stuffed Mediterranean peppers.
Thank you.
This
looks so lovely.
And now it's Jess who has an important question.
No, I don't.
Do you have any good dance moves when you're in a club?
No, very 80s cliche. Running Man, the worm, the old chicken leg, you know, whatever takes over. Depends how much I've had to drink as well, to be honest.
Next, Jess moves on to her second favourite topic, dessert.
Banoffee pie, ultimate. Yeah. But I'm hoping that it's like crusty, juicy, saucy.
Yeah, very, very caramelly. Yeah, it is.
And I hope you serve it topless.
Topless? No, it's got cream on the top. I can take it off, though. Is that what you mean? How was that?
It was so nice. Thank you so much.
I love your politeness.
They seem to be getting on well, and it's only the starter. What will the main course bring? Will Jess fall hook, line and sinker for a salmon en croûte?
There we go.
Oh, this is lovely. Thank you.
Do you worry about the calories?
I do a bit.
Don't worry, I'll help you burn it off. Down the gym. I mean, I'll help you with your fitness.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, I had hired a personal trainer. It cost me an arm and a leg. It was so expensive. And he promised me
You
the
got
world.
a refund then?
Charming. That was an operator error. Can he recover with his banoffee pie?
Thank you, darling.
He's a bit quick to pop his cork.
That scared me so much, you know. Cheers, darling.
Yeah, cheers, and to you.
Thank you.
What ticks your boxes?
I don't know, I like a guy I can get on with, have a bit of banter with.
Did you get on with?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I mean, the food's been rubbish, the drink has been poor.
See, that's what I mean, but look past that. Can't judge a book by its cover.
And with that, dinner is done.
So I had such a lovely evening. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Sealed with a kiss. The date's over. Time for Jess to head home. So what did she make of her third and final date?
I had a really good night. The conversation was flowing. And there was a lot of banter going. We had a lot in common, you know. A bit of a cheeky kiss. That was a bit of fun.
And what did Christian think?
Not sure she's my cup of tea. In fact, I know she's not my cup of tea, but definitely one of the most lively girls I've ever met.
How many stars will Christian give Jess?
Unfortunately, the physical attraction wasn't there. So to give Jess a rating out of 3 stars, I'd give Jess 1 out of 3 stars.
Oh, just 1 star for Jess from the IT boy. Cannot compute. Hit reboot. The dinners have been eaten and the dates are done and dusted. Now it's time for Jess to decide which one of our tempting trio she wants to see again. Who will she be taking out for a romantic meal and who will be eating in alone? This is Dinner Date, the show where people hope to find true love through their love of good food. Nurse Jess has finished 3 days of back-to-back blind dates. Now it's time for her to decide who she wants to see for seconds over a romantic meal for two at a top restaurant. Jess's first date was with 24-year-old baker Luke, and it's safe to say it was a load of pants.
He had this confidence about him. We got on so many different levels, and he could laugh at himself. I mean, he showed me his boxers, showed me his tattoos, he showed me this sprinkler. The food was the biggest letdown, I'm not gonna lie, and I can't believe a baker can't cook rolls properly.
Wow, absolutely rock solid.
His company was so much fun. We had such good laugh, good banter.
Well, sorry about the food.
Luke gave Jess 3 stars, but will she give him the bum's rush? Jess's second date was with charity worker Andy. It was a hot and spicy experience, and, like most of them, it was one that repeated on her.
When he opened the door, I really fancied him. I loved the dark tan, I loved the wavy hair, I loved the scruffiness of it all.
I spent 13 months in Southeast Asia.
Wow.
So I was in Thailand most of the time.
As the night went on, the conversation was getting a bit drag. I mean, I want to go to Thailand, but I don't want to spend a whole night talking about it, you know?
Got a girlfriend when I was in Thailand. You're going to have to get used to spice if you're going to go to Thailand. I did quite a lot of bouldering in Thailand.
I was getting a bit bored towards the end. Thank you so much.
Andy gave Jess 2.5 stars, but will she be after more of the same from him? Jess's final date was with IT consultant Christian, and it was a corker.
When Christian opened the door, I was really surprised. He didn't really go with the menu, I thought. But it was a good surprise.
What's your favourite flavour of crisp?
Either Worcester sauce
Right, okay.
or prawn cocktail. He was very charming, very witty, had a good chat. We got on well, I thought. And I hope you serve it topless.
Topless? No, it's got cream on the top. I can take it off though. Is that what you mean?
I think their food was really nice. It's the kind of food I would go for. A couple of weeks ago, I had hired a personal trainer. It cost me an arm and a leg. It was so expensive. And he promised me
So you
the
got a
world.
refund then?
That was a bit of a passion killer, that little line. And then we had a cheeky little kiss at the end. It was just such a lovely way to end the week. Thank you so much.
Flirty Christian only gave Jess 1 star, but will she want to get her hands on his dongle? Jess's 3 dinner dates are all getting scrubbed up and ready to go, but only one of them will have romance knock on their door.
This is a microwave because I don't currently have a microwave and I don't think I'm going to get picked, so I thought I might as well have a laugh with it. And obviously if I get the microwave now, I can just put it in here and drown my sorrows.
If Jess has chosen me, I'll be quite shocked because we didn't really click in the date, I don't think.
I had a good night with Jess, but if she don't turn up, it's not going to be the end of the world. I don't think we're compatible and she's not really my cup of tea.
Jess is on her way to take someone out for a meal they haven't had to cook. The other 2 will be eating in alone.
Might be her. Amazing. Nice. Quality.
Oh, wow. Spaghetti bolognese, not my best dish.
That leaves one man who's cooked his way to a romantic meal for 2.
Oh my God, Jess.
Listen, Luke, I had such a funny evening. It was so fun. I was wondering, would you like to go out for a meal with me?
I would
Maybe
love
better
to.
food?
Yeah, 100%.
Jess, Luke and his microwave are off for a candlelit dinner, as long as he can fit in the taxi.
I definitely thought I was getting the microwave.
Well, you're
meal
looking
for
forward
one.
to the microwave meal then?
I am quite hungry, I'm sure. I'm sure a meal out will be better. But yeah, I pretty much set my sights on the microwave meal.
Romance might be on the menu for Jess and Luke, but for Andy and Christian, it's a night in and a ready meal for one.
I'm not really disappointed that I've not gone on a date with Jess. Quite appreciated the ready meal, to be honest.
Yeah, I finished with that.
I don't deserve this. I deserve a microwave meal for what I gave you. I really do. I feel honoured. I feel honoured. You must be. I feel like the king.
Come away with me.
So the date is going so well. I'm so glad I picked him. We get on so well. He makes me laugh so much. I'm so happy.
I'd definitely like to see her again and see where it goes. I don't know how she feels about me, so I'm not really sure on how to feel. But yeah, if she asks me out again, I'd definitely go.
It does put a smile on my face. I would really like to see him again. And I hope he feels the same way about me. I have a really good time when I'm with him, so yeah.